What's going on, everybody? Sean Pierce Johnson here. It is Winter NAMM 2018. I am here with Mr. Tim Marcus of Milkman Amps, and it's very exciting because we got a Milkman amp in a pedal. Tim, congrats on this. This has a lot of buzz, and I've heard little snippets of it before we started rolling camera, and it sounds just as phenomenal as his other amps. What led you to decide on this platform for this new product, and tell us a little bit about what went into making this possible?
Well, as all things I do, I'm really just lazy, and I want to minimize the amount of stuff I bring around. And I have my shop is in a rehearsal space, and one of my bands rehearses downstairs, and I like the idea of like carrying even the lightest, smallest amp down to that room. I was like, I wish I had something that was just like on my pedal board.
It's just there.
And this is just there because there's other amps in the room, and I could just steal the speaker and use this. And then I got the idea, well, maybe I could start adding more outputs to it, like the headphone out so I can play at home, and then direct out for recording. And then I was like, well, some people might just want to use it as a pedal. So I put the pedal out on there. And then we just kept adding and refining, and we ended up with this, which is very, very simple to get a nice sound out of. There's no menus, there's no dip switches or anything. It just sounds good.
You literally threw everything and the kitchen sink in there.
Yeah, and then simplified it.
Perfect.
It's just really simple to use.
But how difficult to use a kitchen sink is it really?
I don't know. I'm sure
you don't do the dishes at home, I take it.
I do. We don't have a dishwasher. Ours is very simple to use, but
well, it looks fantastic. So, what are some of the basic features that are in this pedal? I mean, basic features. You can literally just turn knobs on this and not do anything. So what all does it entail?
Basically, you got 3 knobs to control the preamp. You have volume, bass, and treble controls with a fixed mid-range, similar to like my low-power amps. There's a reverb unit, which is it's a digital reverb that we had some help from Robert Keeley making, so it sounds as much like a spring as possible. There's no spring that will fit into this small of a thing.
No.
And then the reverb circuit is kind of like in a little kind of parallel loop thing that goes outside of the signal path. And then there's an analog tremolo circuit. And then it kind of cascades into the power amplifier via the master here, which the master controls all the volumes for all of the outputs. So really this is kind of like a high-end studio piece where you have like a tube preamp, and then it also goes into the 50-watt power amplifier. So it is also it could be an amp.
Well, there you go.
So it's as much at home in front of your like recording workstation as it is on top of your speaker cab or on your pedal board.
All right, well, you heard the man and the features. Now let's hear this thing. We're going to cut to the playing right now. Okay, there's your first taste of the Milkman amp, the amp, pedal form. Tim, thank you so much for taking the time to talk. When are these things going to be available, though?
We're hoping they'll be in March or April. That's when they should hit the street. Currently, the MSRP is $799. Expect the street price to be much lower than that.
All right. Well, he's working hard, maybe hardly working. I don't know. It sounds fantastic. Tim, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for coming.
And if you want to see more of Winter NAMM 2018, you click that subscribe button. And until next time, I'm wishing you all great tone and happy stomping. Cheers, everybody.